To Pakistan now. On Tuesday, thousands of supporters of jailed former Prime Minister Imran Khan defied a protest ban in several cities and clashed with police. Khan's party claims hundreds of its supporters were arrested as they took to the streets on the second anniversary of his imprisonment.
Frenzy has taken over the streets of Lahore, Pakistan. The police fired tear gas to calm a storm of protesters. Hundreds have been arrested on breach of the peace charges. Many were also injured. They are calling for the release of former Prime Minister Imran Khan. This marks the second anniversary of his incarceration, a moment Khan's party, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, is using to reignite its nationwide protest movement.
People around the world are protesting the illegal arrest of Imran Khan in false and fabricated cases. We are protesting for the release of Imran Khan. We want that if you want to see progress and rule of law and constitution in the country.
This struggle is for freedom, this struggle is for an independent parliament, this effort is for independent courts, this effort is to release Imran Khan from jail.
Repeated crackdowns on party leaders and supporters have squashed Khan's once massive street power. Across Pakistan, PTI loyalists marched. Khan himself, speaking through lawyers and party channels, urged followers to rise. Khan was ousted in 2022 by a no-confidence vote after falling out with the military. This archival footage shows the arrested Khan being escorted by a police convoy. He has been mired in a cascade of legal cases, from corruption and terrorism to leaking state secrets. He denies any wrongdoing, dismissing the charges as politically motivated. In 2023, his arrest sparked protests that turned violent, killing several. Mobs stormed military compounds and burned state buildings. Over 100 members of his party were later convicted under anti-terror laws, including senior party figures and opposition lawmakers. Khan's party denied being behind attacks on state and military infrastructure. Despite being behind bars, Imran Khan remains a central force in Pakistani politics and continues to challenge the state.
Well, I'm joined now by the senior leader of the PTI and advisor to Imran Khan, Zulfi Bukhari. Mr. Bukhari, it's good to have you with us. The government accuses your supporters of spreading chaos and fueling unrest. Why does the PTI get such strong accusations from the Pakistani state?
Well, they have no other choice because we're the only ones challenging them at the moment. We have the people's mandate from the 2024 election onwards. It was a sweeping majority for PTI despite all difficulties and illegal ways of rigging the election. And, at the moment, unfortunately, in Pakistan, you don't even have the right, the freedom to protest. We've always maintained peaceful protests. It's always the government and the forces and authorities that have always been in our way, tear gassing, shooting. In the last protest in November, they killed over 12 people, reported internationally. So, if you can't protest for your basic human rights in Pakistan, then what is left?
Well, let me ask you about what we are seeing. Social media accounts and influencers linked to your party, they run an aggressive campaign against the military and the state. So isn't this further blocking the chances of any deal with the government?
Well, the government at the moment is toothless. It's not about the government is a veneer of a government. Behind it is actually, you can say, a military martial law. And, they're the powers to be. The government currently has zero power. It's the military leadership that is actually running the country in this undeclared martial law. We obviously want to find a way back into this and create democratic space. But clearly, no one is interested in democracy or rule of law in Pakistan. As far as the social media accounts go, many are not official accounts. In fact, most of them aren't. If you look at our official accounts, we're very balanced. We just speak the truth. We speak about all the illegal incarceration of Imran Khan, his wife, and top leadership, and of the fact that there's no democracy and the judiciary's wings have been clipped through the 26th Amendment as well. So we speak of basic human rights and constitution of Pakistan, and the opposition and the government speaks of basically breaking it down for their own survival.
Let me ask you about Imran Khan. There has often been hesitance on his part to negotiate with politicians. He has preferred talking with the military. Why is that?
Well, simple reason. It's not that he prefers talking to the military. He's more than happy to talk to the government or to the politicians as well. But for any negotiation, as anyone would know, you need to speak to the people with the power. There's no point speaking to my clerk you'd rather speak to me if I'm wielding the power. So the government, like I said earlier, doesn't wield the power. And a perfect example of that is that even President Trump first met our chief of army staff rather than meeting the prime minister, which is unheard of for about maybe 20 odd years until, previously when we were in dictatorship. So it shows that everyone knows where the power bank is. So by meeting politicians, you're just wasting their time and your time because they have no say over the matter.
Well, is this strategy, is it paying off, though? I mean, it's been, 2 years since Khan was put in prison, and still there's no sign of his release.
Well, what strategy are we supposed to use? We've tried the strategy of seeing if there's any reconciliation of the basic, civic fabric in Pakistan, where we can go back towards a democratic Pakistan. We've had this to no avail. We've tried peaceful protests. We've had 12 people of ours gunned down. We've just started a movement, which now will continue. Yesterday was a great example of, or you can say a systematic way of now going into further protests and street protests. But, we've tried everything there is. We're trying courts. We're trying to uphold the constitution. But then the assemblies people are convicted in 10-year sentences, and our parliamentarians are kicked out, and new amendments are brought in to change the constitution. So, every avenue we try is illegally blocked. So, we're open to all ideas, but what idea is there, or what other solution is there apart from showing your street power?
Would you say that maybe you're trapped by a personality cult surrounding Mr. Khan? I mean, some of your critics say that the party lacks leadership depth without Khan. And I'm wondering, can your party thrive without him?
Two of our main leaders are in prison, Imran Khan and the vice chairman of the party. Many of our leaders are still in prison or in hiding. Exile and whatnot. So, it's only natural that the party doesn't have its top cadre, you could say, at the moment. And it's very difficult to get directions because access to Imran Khan is being blocked continuously. But having said that, again, I think 2 years down the road, or even 3 years since our government has fallen, I think Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf has done a phenomenal job to still remain the most popular party of the country. It's the national level political party of the country, where no other party is. So regardless of people trying to criticize us, we just say, okay, let the criticism come to polling ballots. Let's go to an election. Let's have a fair election, and we'll see how divided PTI is, or how much lack of leadership we have. But continuing this crackdown on PTI and on democracy as a whole is just unjustified and tyrannical.
Mr. Bukhari, one last question before we run out of time. This level of confrontation that we're discussing here, how long can your party sustain this?
Well, I think yesterday, like I said, it was a great example of us actually trying to now moving towards a movement. This movement will be sustainable. This movement will have longevity to it. And we've sustained it for 3 years now, and we're very much capable of sustaining it for however long it takes to free Imran Khan.
Okay. Spokesperson of Imran Khan's PTI and senior leader and advisor, Zulfi Bukhari. Mr. Bukhari, we appreciate your time and your insights today. Thank you.